Hello everyone and welcome back to the One Stop Co-op Shop. We're going to start day 8 of this War of Mine. This is the last day in chapter 2. Then we can move right to the end phase. Who knows? We've got 3 cards that are end game cards, and it could be the final one, or we could have up to another 3 more days. So we'll have to see what fate provides to us. But 2 things that I did wrong in the last playthrough. The first thing is I forgot to roll for empathy for each of my characters when we had Bruno pass away. So what we have to do is we roll a black die for each one, and then we compare them to their empathy number, 5, 8, and 6. If we roll equal to or less than their number, they go up by 2 for misery. Oh! Also, I'm not sure if I did the harsh winter right, but this is what I found out. All the items are limited, resources and everything, including cold tokens. There's only a total of 6 cold tokens. So I think because of that, no matter what, I can never go above 6 cold. So to catch us up, because I put 2 cold in the cold space last time, I'm going to put another 2 in the cold space from the previous round. But that still wouldn't have affected our fate card because we still had less than 5 total cold if taking into account the board ups. So now let's roll for empathy. And after reading it more thoroughly, I roll the black die once and compare it to everybody's empathy results. So this is the one-time die roll. We got an 8. Okay, that's actually not terrible. You guys, first quick thing, I totally had Aritza and Zalata in the wrong places. I should have had Aritza with only the fatigue. Zalata had the fatigue, the wound, and the hunger. And now she's also going to have 2 misery because we rolled an 8. 8 is her empathy, but that's above both Aritza's and Marin's empathy. So they're both okay, which kind of makes sense. They were with Bruno the longest, and so they were probably like, we understand he's not the best of a person. But Zalata came here and she was like, no, one of the people I just met passed away who took me in. And I think Bruno was actually the one that went searching, right? So yeah, I can see why her misery would go up. Okay, let's start the next round and draw our event card. We have relatively peaceful, so we have to add 6 cold to the cold space, 4 plus the 2, so that means we have all 6 cold tokens here now. Ugh. Place this card on the Night Raid's deck. If there's at least 1 board up token in the shelter, skip this Night Raid. Whoa, skip this Night Raid phase? That is awesome. This is another one I have never gotten. I did not know there was positive event cards. We'll place that card right here and no night raids for tonight. For our first action in our day phase, we're going to have Zalata and Marin take quick naps. That way they'll both recover their fatigue. We're going to have Aritza come over here to the furniture card and then let's resolve it. We're searching. This is our last search card. Oh, let's see. We've got food. Awesome. A mechanical part, sugar, and wood. Nice. Both of these 2 fatigues go down to 0. I like it. Round 2, we're going to have Aritza go and take a nap. We're going to have Zalata come over here and do an improvement to the deadfall trap to make it a cage trap. That costs 2 mechanical parts, 3 components, and 2 wood. We're going to use our 5 remaining wood here to burn them and be able to eliminate 5 of the 6 cold tokens. So we'll do him first. Here's the 5. We only have 1 left in the cold space, but that means we have no wood left in our supply. And then let's build our deadfall cage trap. What this does is it gives us a +3 bonus when we roll the black die for our deadfall trap. And then last but not least, Aritza is done taking a nap and her fatigue also goes to 0. Zalata's done for the round, but we still have Aritza and Marin. So we're going to have Aritza come over here to the cage fall dead trap. We're going to have to put a raw food here and a weight token. And remember, when we resolve the weight token and when we draw our fate card, we then potentially can get more food. And this gives us a +3 on our black die roll, which is nice. And Marin is going to come over here and poke about, see if he can get some more wood. So he's going to activate that. We'll place this here. Remember, he gets to add an amount to the roll. Is it 4? No, he gets to add 3 to this die roll. 5, that's an 8. At an 8, we can get 3 wood. That'll help us keep that cold down in the next round. Now it's time to eat and drink. We have 3 water, so we're good to go there. And we have 3 food. And I think I'm going to do it this way because I need Marin and Aritza to be as low as possible, so at least one of those two can be our winning objective for the final part of the game. So he'll be able to remove one hunger. Zalata won't, but that's okay. She's still 8. And we have vegetables for Aritza, and all 3 of them drank water. And I think this time I'm going to have Marin and Aritza go scavenging and leave Zalata back since we're not going to have a night raid. That does mean, though, they all will still get fatigue 1. So that does not go away. You guys, I try not to do this too often, but I got to call a mulligan here because I was just stupid. I could use chems or raw food, and I had 2 chems on purpose. I just completely forgot. So I'm going to keep the raw food in my storage so I have 1 extra food, and I can use chems now to guarantee getting an extra set of food. I mean, come on. I hope that's okay. That's just me being silly. Thanks. So Marin and Aritza are going to bring all of this with them to the Old Town. Now, the Old Town is the farthest one away, so we only get 10 exploration cards. But I'm doing this because I'm tired of the 2 locations. I've already gone to the church. I've already gone to the supermarket twice. I'm ready to see something different. And if you look here, 8 through a 10 for special findings as a vegetable, and return 3 exploration cards to socialize with people. So we have a good chance of being able to trade. So I have all of this here, so hopefully we can trade. As much as I want to go and look around the Old Town, I don't think it's worth 2 cards, and I only start with 10. So I think I'm just going to start it off. We've got Poke About. Return 1 exploration card or roll for the noise to choose 1 finding, aka a vegetable. Yeah. Okay, our noise is at 0, so we'll just place this here. Or at 1, so we have to roll higher than a 1. And we rolled a 9. It was almost a 1. Did you see that? And then moved to a 9. Awesome. We're good. We will definitely be getting a vegetable. Here is card number 2. Closed door. I don't think they have a closed door there. Let's see. No, jammed door and rubble and open space. So we'll draw the next one. Search the heap. Return 2 exploration cards and raise the noise by 1, or raise the noise by 1 and roll for noise to draw and resolve a heap. Yeah, you know what? We can raise the noise by 1. So we're going to raise it to level 2, and then we're going to bring this on over, and we got to roll a 3 or higher. And that's a 1. Come on, don't be terrible. Be nice to us. Let's see, let's grab this one. Rats, again? It was nothing, just some rats. You may return 1 exploration card to try and catch one. Last time I had to stretch to get one. I could try and maybe use an ammo, but I only brought 1 ammo token. So no, I'm not even going to try. Let's just remove this from the game. We're going to leave the rats alone. Let's get food a different way. Although that stunk, we do get to search the heap at least, and maybe we'll find some food. Let's see. Electrical parts, chems, and a cigarette. Here's those 3 goods. The chems are awesome. And then we'll roll for our special finding. Oh, a 7, a moonshine. I think that's the first time we've gotten alcohol, but yeah, it's worth 3. I like it. Let's keep on moving. Search the furniture. Return 2 exploration cards or raise the noise by 1 and roll for noise. Well, we can raise the noise again. So we'll raise the noise to 2, and we have to roll a 3 or higher. I think we can do that. That's a 6. We're good. Okay, let's see what we're going to get this time. Come on, furniture, be nice to us. We got a vegetable, a weapon part, and a shell. Here are those 3 goods, which is fantastic. I'm getting a ton of things that I can use to trade. That is awesome. And if I can get an 8 through a 10, I can actually start trading and getting stuff ready for the next round. I got an 8! That's another vegetable. That's our 3rd vegetable. We're going to eat like kings tonight. I have 7 exploration cards, so I'm going to return 6 of them to do a trade action. So C55. Despite the crowds, this does not look like any marketplace that existed before the war. Faded people resembling skeletons try to barter junk and scrap, and we join them. You may buy any tokens here, but the commission is 4. Ooh, that's rough. Okay, not a terrible trade for us. We have 31, 1, 3, 5, 6, 11, 21, 24, 27, 28, 31 to the 10, 20, 26, 27. So yep, that works. And we're going to have a book to burn, some more food to eat, some more ammo, and a guitar finally. Not a broken guitar. And I think with that, we're going to end our scavenging. I don't want to scare anything with this last exploration card. And a lot of times you have to return exploration cards to do something. And I'm feeling successful here. So I think I'm going to call it. We can bring back a total of 6 weight. So we have 2 weight for the guitar, 1 for the shovel, 1 for the pistol. So that's 4. So I'm going to bring 2 water back for 6. And look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vegetables. We've got 1 raw food. We're sitting pretty. We really just need to worry about water next round. And yeah, that's it. And then maybe we'll be at the end. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Thanks very much to this relatively peaceful card, we do not have to worry about activating a Night Raids card. So we can move right on to the Fate cards. Let's give these guys a shuffle. And let's see what we have right here. I think this is the one we had last time. Raise the wounds of all wounded, unbandaged characters. Well, Zalata is the only one that's wounded, and she still has bandages, so we're okay. If cold tokens minus board ups equals 5 or more, we have 1 cold token, but we have 3 board ups, so we're good. Exchange the nearest small location. Get that. So that means no exchange of locations again. Resolve weight tokens. Oh, we have a weight token this time. We'll discard the weight and chems token. And thank you guys for being okay with the chems token. And don't forget, I get a +3 on this roll. That's a 9. Oh my gosh. So that's going to give me 2 raw food. 2 raw food here means I don't even need to worry about food next round. And then finally, resolve Spirit A on all character cards. Let's do Zalata, and if there's a guitar in this storage, which is exactly what I got the guitar, then lower chosen character's misery by 1. I'm going to choose her because she's the only one that's miserable, so she's going to go down to a 1. Perfect. We have 1 more coffee in the storage for Marn because he has to have coffee to stay unmiserable. So that means next time we're going to have to get some coffee. And then Aritza gets to have a cigarette. So we are good to go. Let's pick our 2 narrative action cards. We have Rumors. Play at any time. Take a look at the top card from any 2 of the following decks. Event, Visitor, Resident, or Night Raid. Oh. Or Dead On. Play during any combat. Nah, that's not helpful because we don't have a hatchet, right? So I'm assuming. Play during any combat, automatically kill 1 enemy, or play during the Night Raid phase if the character on guard duty has a hatchet. Yeah, so we don't have a hatchet, so definitely keeping Rumors. And you know what? I want to know what's happening in the event deck. I want to know if we're going to end or not. What do you guys think? Let's use it right now. So here's our event deck. Our first card on top is just the Chapter 3 card, which we are going to succeed at objective number 2, get the benefit, and then move on to Ending Day Event 2. What is this? Ceasefire. The long-awaited ceasefire was finally agreed upon, putting an end to the fighting in Pogorin. Those who managed to survive the war in Grazanvia would never forget it. Play this day to its end, including the Dawn phase, then resolve the Epilogue, see 1000 in the Book of Scripts. Whoa! I think that means that we're at the end of the game at the next turn, you guys. Yes! Oh, I can't believe we only have 1 more day. I think I've been playing this game for 2 months now. So, to only have 1 more day, I'm going to go right into it, you guys. I hope you're excited. Hope that's okay. I think we got this. So, yeah, I mean, Zalata looks terrible, but look at our 2 characters. One of them just needs to be okay. We hardly even need to scavenge next round. We're going to have enough food. We just need to make sure we have enough water. So, I really, really feel good. Let's go do it. Okay, we're going to start day 9, and this should be the last day. So first, let's flip up and look at this Chapter 3 card. Chapter 3. You have just finished the 2nd chapter of the campaign. Resolve the top objective card and remove it from the game. You may save the game now or start the 3rd chapter. And we're definitely starting the 3rd chapter because we only have 1 more day left. So our objective was gratitude. Immediately craft 1 fitting for free since we gave food to the hungry. Awesome. And we're not even hungry. We did such a great job with food in this game. I've never had such success in food. Actually, I've never had such success in this game. I hope you guys know that when you play this, if you don't win it or you don't feel like you're doing as well as what you're seeing here, that's okay. I just am literally rolling everything I need. I've only had really one bad thing, and that's Bruno. So I cannot complain at all in this game. But yeah, so I'm going to do the rain collector. I'm going to build this so that way I can collect some water. We'll place this rain collector right here. And now we add a total of 5 cold to the cold space. 3 plus the 2 for the harsh winter. That's okay. It doesn't even bug me. The long-awaited ceasefire has finally agreed upon, putting an end to the fighting in Pogerin. Those who managed to survive the war in Granasvila would never forget it. Play this day to its end, including the dawn phase, then resolve the epilogue. See 1000 in the Book of Scripts. Yes. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to have Zalata come over here to the rain collector and activate it. We're going to have Marin poke about, see if he can get some more wood. And we'll have Aritza take a short nap. So Aritza gets rid of her fatigue, which is great. We'll roll for Marin. He gets to add 3 to the result. Oh, that's only a 6. 6 is 2 wood. I'm still totally okay with that. And then Zalata just activates the rainwater collector, which we will see what that provides to us at the end of the round. So it doesn't even matter because we already have enough water for this round and we're not going to need any for the next round. But I just wanted to do it. Next activation is we'll come over here to the simple heater and we're going to burn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of wood. And we're going to get rid of 5 out of the 6 cold tokens. And to be honest, that is all that we need to do this round. There's nothing else we need to do. We've got food, we've got water, we are fine. So we're actually going to move on to the next step. Here's our 3 characters. We're going to do 1 raw food for Zalata, so she gets rid of her hunger completely, which is great. We can do 2 vegetables for these 2, Aritza and Marin, so they're both fine. And then we have the 2 water we brought back last round and 1 water we brought back 2 rounds ago to take care of our water needs. Instead of doing any scavenging, we don't need to do scavenging this round. Instead, I'm going to have Aritza and Zalata sleep in the beds, and we're going to have Marin protect and guard the door. So we just have to reveal our Night Raids card. And let's see, we're going to get this one. Ooh, a Raging Gang. Oh my gosh, 8 tokens? We may be going against a Raging Gang, but remember, we've got an ammo and a shotgun. And we got this headshot. Play during the night raid phase. If the character on guard duty has a firearm, discard 1 ammo to automatically ignore 1 night raid card. Oh, so we can say sayonara to those Raging Gang members. They do nothing to us. So now all we have to do is draw a fate card. And let's see what we get. Oh, this is a new one. Raise all the wounds of all wounded unbandaged characters by 1. Don't have to worry about that. Lower the illness. Don't have to worry about that. Discard meds. If cold tokens minus board ups equals 2. Oh, it doesn't. We've got 3 board ups and 1 cold token, so we're fine. Exchange the nearest small location. If there's none, we exchange the nearest medium. Don't even have to worry about that because this is the last round. Resolve weight tokens. Technically, we could do that, but it doesn't even matter if we gain more water, so I'm not even going to worry about it. But we can resolve Spirit B on all characters. Spirit B for Marin is coffee, and we don't have any coffee. So we raise his misery by 1, which is a bit of a bummer. But Aritza, if there's a guitar in the storage space, which there is right here, then lower 1 chosen character's misery by 1. So Marin's misery goes away. Yeah, he didn't get coffee, but he got nice music in the morning. So he's fine. And for Zalata, if any character in the group is miserable, level 2 or 3, raise Zalata's misery by 1. Nope, don't have to worry about that. We only have a level 1 misery for Zalata herself, so we're good. So I think this means now we get to resolve the epilogue C1000 in the Book of Scripts. Ceasefire. There was the journalist who risked his life and he managed to capture exactly what happened here. He wasn't the only one, but only he succeeded in presenting material to the world uncensored. This triggered an avalanche and suddenly news about the atrocities committed against our nation filled TV screens across the globe. Politicians from the most powerful countries and peacekeeping forces gave in to the pressure and they finally acted against our aggressors. To everybody's surprise, all it took was a few minor interventions and the soldiers started retreating. We cried tears of joy and sadness mixed into a river that flooded across the city. Some said, Why only now? You could have saved us earlier. Others just picked up what little they had left and went on looking for the pieces of their broken lives. Now, 1. You may additionally use all food from the storage for any characters according to the Dusk Phase rules. 2. You may now additionally use all meds and bandages from the storage on any character. Each med lowers illness by 1, bandages by 1, and blah blah blah. Resolve all the scripts written on the save sheet in the epilogue section, if any. Check and resolve the final objective card. Even if you have not fulfilled the final objective, it is good that you have not given up, that you have not stopped fighting to survive, and the heroes of this story have not survived. But others have. Because we are willing to fight till the very end, at least they will get to live. If you fulfilled the final objective, the playthrough ends with a success. I would say we definitely succeeded. We have both Marin and Zalata, who Marin had 2 fatigue, and Zalata had absolutely nothing on her because she's amazing. And so because of that, we have won this game. Now, if you're playing this in campaign mode, certain things would happen, and you could even find ways to make the game harder, or what to do if you'd fulfilled the final objective and you want to do something more. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But this just shows you just how much there is in this game. It is insane. So let's talk about this game for a second, because I don't normally do this, but this game was an emotional playthrough for me. I just mean that it was a game where I felt incredibly attached to my characters, probably the most of any game, and I think that's just because they weren't some phantasmical characters. They were real people just trying to survive, and so they do a great job of that in this game, but just be wary of that if you're playing, because losing Bruno, although he was my least favorite character, was hard for me, and then reading the stories like the soldier story, oh my gosh, that was rough too. So yeah, just make sure you're ready for that. For me, ultimately, it's not my type of game. It's not for me. I'm never going to pull this out again. I'm actually giving it to AntLab Games. They're going to do a playthrough, and they'll probably enjoy this. But it's certainly not for me. I'm glad I did this. It was an experience, and I will never forget it. Well, heck, I'll never forget it's on YouTube. But I'll probably never watch it because I don't really want to see this. If you've watched this up to this point, I want to give you guys a chance to win something because you guys rock. I cannot believe that you have gone through 9 episodes of this game with me and setup. That's kind of insane. So I'm going to do a drawing just for people that have gotten to the end of this video. If you've gotten to the end of this video, just send me an email, onestopcoopshop@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description below, just at the end of the description line, because I only want this for people that have actually watched this entire length of the series, because you guys rock. And what I'm going to do is it's going to be a giveaway for $50. If you send me an email, I'm just going to roll dice on my own, find the person that won, send them an email, and give them $50 so they can go out and buy this game from Cool Stuff. Because I'm pretty sure Cool Stuff had it for like $40, and that should pay for shipping and the game. And I really want to thank you for watching this and going through this entire playthrough with me. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in one of my next playthrough series.